all these fish. There's so many types. And let's pull some random ones out. Okay, so what's this? What do we have here? Oh wow, look at that. Today I am at that aquarium. The first time I heard of this store, one of my friends was thinking of bringing me here, and he's like, do you want to go to that aquarium? And I was like, which aquarium? So that aquarium. So this is a really cool place, one of Singapore's most popular fish stores. They have everything here. If you don't know this place, you're probably missing out. So definitely come visit this place if you haven't. They have 4 stores in Singapore, and this is one of them. I'll put the links in the description down below, so be sure to check it out. But let's go and take a look inside because they've got so much to offer. Alright, so this is the largest store of the That Aquarium branch. They have 4 stores and this is the largest one, and they've got so much to offer. Later when we go on to the back, there's so many types of fish, and then the front area is where most of the equipment are. So you can see this side, you've got equipment for CO2, planted tanks, and yeah, various stuff like that. We'll take a closer look at in a moment. Over on this side, you've got more equipment, sand and gravel over there. But first off, we've got to take a look at the display tanks when we enter. So this tank on the left hand side, you can see really nicely planted. You've got like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀 or something like that. Styrogyne repens, it looks like. And then you've got this plant, the mushroom plant that I like to call. Yeah, really cute plant and a really nice setup at the entrance. Love the greens and the reds. Really nice. And then down below you've got another tank. It looks like it's just been trimmed off a little bit, but you can see still good. It looks like a little Dutch style aquascape. Yeah, so you've got smaller tanks. Now moving on to the next 2 displays, you've got this one that I really like because it's a jungle up there. Take a look at these plants. And they're doing so amazingly well. And the tank inside too is doing amazing. There's no CO2 in here, and you can see the plant growth is just absolutely incredible. You've got cryptocorin, a few types of anubias in here, and then the fish, these barbs, seem to be thriving in this tank. And the waterfall feature is quite amazing. Very nice tank. And they've also got a misting system, it looks like, so that the plants don't dry out. And then down below you've got a low-tech planted tank. You can see right there. There's no aqua soil in this tank, so it's great for beginners just getting into the hobby, to show you that a planted tank is achievable without any like high-tech equipment. Alright, and then down below you've got some turtles for sale. But let's go and take a look at this side where some of the equipment are. You can just see this store has such a wide variety of things so that you can choose the right tools, the right equipment for your own needs. So this here looks like the fertilizers for planted tanks. You can see different kinds. Some I've never even heard of before. I've heard of the Masterline products. It's my first time seeing them like lined up like this. Really cool, because I don't see this where I live in Japan, so it's nice to see other stores and what they carry. And you've got some stainless steel pipes, some equipment for CO2, and then over here you've got the tools like scissors, pincets. And then on this rack are where the lights are. So you can see really nicely organized, stacked up. Over here you can see some plants for sale. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. But on the other side, behind this, is something really cool that we'll take a closer look at later. You can kind of see a little bit right there, but they've got a plant holding tank where you can, there's a wide selection of plants. That's really cool. Can't wait to see that, show you guys that. And then over here you can see like pumps, all your different kinds of submersible pumps. You've got hang-on back filters, different kinds. And then filter media as well over there too. And they've also got stuff outside. I haven't shown the outside stuff, but they've got so many things to offer here, so you could spend hours here. I've already spent over an hour here before making this video just looking at all the things they have to offer here. Some of these things I don't get in Japan, and it's really interesting to see what Singapore has to offer. And yeah, let's go on with this video. But over here, there's some fish food. You can see arowana fish food, and then different types of cichlid fish food. On the other side of the rack, you've also got fish food for your smaller fish, like tetras, and you can just see like all the colors on this rack is just quite amazing. The variety you have, and then also the fish food timers. If you want to feed your fish more, or you're going on vacation and you need to feed the tank. Now beside this food rack, you've got the plant rack. So let's take a look at this, because they have so many plants here, and I was just like spending 30 minutes alone looking at all these different kinds of plants. You've got so many types of echinodorus, the sword plants. You've got this plant, also plants good for terrariums and paludariums, which I think this is. Then yeah, more echinodorus. Just the types. The selection you have here is quite amazing. This is 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗀𝘀. You've also got a few different types of cryptocoryns, which is really cool, because they're my favorite plant. This I know is a cool plant, the Echinodorus hardy red pearl. It becomes quite red, and the leaves are quite cute when they're submerged. This I believe is the immersed form. Then you've also got some Anubias. This is the Anubias coin. This is another type of Echinodorus, cordifolia. I'm not sure what this is, but this has caught my attention because it makes me want to try something new. This here is Cryptocorin spiralis green. And this is a plant that I'm thinking of getting myself, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 polaris, because I've never tried this plant before, and I really like the shape of the leaves. It's really spiky and cute. Rotala florida, quite a rare plant, but starting to become more common, popular these days. You've even got peace lilies. If anyone in Singapore looking for peace lilies, you've got some over here. But yeah, you can just see amazing selection. They've even got mangrove. Look at this. And then some different kinds of mosses. And then down below you've got even more plants. But we need to take a look at the other side, because that's something cool. And also this wall here is cool too. So these are all the submerged plants. You can see like all the rotalas plants. Also some Vallisneria. Some like Kabomba, myriophyllums. Also got limnophillas. Yeah, and then this is what I really like. Look at the colors in this tank. So this is not just a display tank. It looks like a display tank, like almost like a Dutch style, but this is where you can pick up your plants and buy them, purchase them. Right now they don't have any names on, but I'm sure if you ask the staff they'll know what they are and you'll be able to purchase them. But you've also got some immersed growth up there. Alright, now moving on to the right hand side of the store, you can see all the electrical equipment here. And then over here you've got air stones, a wide range of air stones for you to choose from. And this is what I thought was really cool, because many stores don't have like this amount of sticker paper. So I know in other countries many people like to paint the back of their backgrounds, but in Southeast Asia I think it's really common to use sticker paper, and they have various colors like white, black, to paste on the back of your aquarium, so you don't have to paint your background. And also this is removable, so once you feel like you want to have a color change of your background, you can easily just peel it off and change it. Over here you've got PVC piping. So unlike where I live in Japan and other countries, Singapore doesn't have many like DIY stores, so it's nice to see that this store has PVC pipes if you're looking to DIY some of your own plumbing. So yeah, really cool. And also egg crate. I wanted to show the egg crate. They've got different colors egg crate as well, or lighting diffuser, whichever you call it. You even got this blue kind, which I thought was interesting. And then now you can see some fish over there we'll take a look at in a moment, but there's more plants here. These are like the hardier plants. Oh, you've even got pothos, so I'm guessing like not for submerged type. You can see this is a type of Dracaena, I believe. Alright, so now let's move on to the fish selection. Now they've got so many tanks all the way from the left side of the store going on to the right side of the store, so there's a lot to look at. Let's begin over here. These are mostly plants. It looks like anubias. You've got golden anubias, java ferns down below as well, and then the larger anubias. So these are the submerged forms. And then you've got this plant, which I have no idea what this is, but I always see this in the different fish stores, so I don't know, quite interesting. Alright, let's go over here. What do we see here? Got the clown barb, tiger parrot, and then the sparkling gourami. You've got this fish, the luminous tiger barb. Wow. And this is cool, the Dubosi cichlid, or Dubosi. Oh, this is nice. I like this, the figure 8 puffer. I don't really see this much in Japan. I only see the green spotted puffer, but not the figure 8. Now over here you've got some shrimp. You've got the red rilly. This is one of my favorite types of shrimp. I really like that clear section in the middle. And then over here, what's this? The orange rilly. Okay, so I guess this must be like the rilly section. Whoa, this is cool. The mountain shrimp. Look how big they are. I wonder if these guys will eat fish. Oh wait, are they the guys that fan around and get small particles of stuff from the water column? Oh, this is nice. These are so small. The red pinto shrimp. It looks like there's not many on camera, but that's because many of the shrimp are at the back. There's a section of soil back behind, and it's really hard to get a close look at them. I think the shrimp much prefer the soil section than the bare section, so I apologize if you don't see many shrimp here. Alright, let's go over here. Over here you've got some nice little tetras. I like this. Is this, oh no, is this a barb or tetra? Rosy, oh no, I think this is a tetra. The white fin rosy tetra. There's also a nice crossback arowana up here. Yeah. Now over on this rack, you've got the Adonis pleco. Really cool spots on this pleco. Some guppies. The red frontosa, and they are small, so the price is really friendly. But the downside is that they'll take a long time to grow. If you're willing to be patient, that's a really cool fish to get. Golden upside down catfish, which I believe is that. Nice, never seen those before. Then some more guppies. Some tetras, the Colombian tetra. And then even more African cichlids down below, which is nice. This whole stretch down here are all African cichlids, so if you're looking for African cichlids, there's some good selection here. Now you've got some Corydoras, albino Adonis, so the one with the spots, but the albino version. Pretty cool. Some Salvini cichlids. I don't think I've seen these before. I've only heard the names on YouTube, watching other people's videos, but yeah, they look really nice. Do these grow big though? If they grow big, let me know in the comments below, because I like those. Black Widow Frontosa. Take a look at that guy back there. Beautiful fish. And then some smaller fish over here, like the scarlet baddis or the tiger baddis. But down here, you've got some nice tetras. The cross tetra. I wonder what that is. I've never heard of that. And then you've got some Synodontis catfish. I love the way these guys swim. Some giant danios. And then the regular Frontosa cichlid. And then over here you've got some larger type cichlids. You've got the albino Oscar here. Really eye-catching fish. And then you've got some of what they call the platinum parrot. Look at them, really active. And these are one of my favorite barbs, the filament barbs. Just the way they swim when you have them in a big school is so amazing to watch. But they do grow big, so if you do keep them, get a big tank for them. And then down below you've got some more Oscars. Alright. Now let's move on to this section. So, there's some discus. I don't know, I think this might be quarantine. They do look active. But it might be quarantine because the watercolor is a bit greenish yellow, so there might be medication in there. But look at them. Some of them have really, really nice colors. Down below you've got the short body kelberry. I'm not a huge fan of short body fish, but they are around, so nothing really you can do about it. Down below you've got a variety of fish. Alright, and look at this whole stretch. So much to choose from. Oh, look at this. Got a nice breeding cone for discus and angelfish. Now over here are your smaller type fish. You've got the penguin tetra, antler guppies, antler live bearers, glow light danios, Valentiana catfish. Never heard of them. Then you've got the Synodontis petricola, and oh my goodness, they're so cheap here. In Japan, these things are like more than double the price. Now over here you've got a sign, fish under quarantine, not for sale. So it's nice to know that the store is honest and doesn't want to sell sick fish, so that's a good thing. And I've got some more Oscars, just smaller sizes down here. Now onto this rack. I've got the torpedo barb or the Denison barb. Albino Congo tetras. And then the regular Congo tetras, one of my favorite fish. You've got some albino angelfish here. And then next to that, the Pinoy angelfish. And then the sorted angelfish. And then over here you've got even more. So here are the half blacks. And then finally you've got the full black angelfish. Alright. I've never heard of this fish before, but it's called the olive barb. You can see how active they are. Very, very cool. And then down below, the glowfish. Not a very huge fan of this fish, but I know it is quite a trendy fish for newcomers, beginners, getting into the hobby. You can see even more here. It is what it is, I guess. Over here you've got the earth eater, golden barbs, and then down below you've got this barb, the Rohani barb. Then the pink tail Celsius. Up top you can see they've got chiller and then some different kinds of canister filters. Oh wow, this is one, I use a smaller version of this in Japan. This is a Tetra canister filter. I don't think it's a Japanese brand, but this looks to be like one of the Japanese models. Like you can see the writing there in Japanese characters, so wow, I didn't know they have that filter here. Alright, so now we're back here. Just now we took a look at the left side. Now let's go and take a look at the right side. So you can see that they are doing a water change right here. But over here you've got some datnoids, quite a bunch of them in this tank. And some nice Japan blue guppies. Look at the colors on those, beautiful. Down here you've got a bunch of assorted guppies. Buy 10, you get 2 free. Over here you've got some African butterfly cichlid, is what they're calling it. And then the 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝘀. This is a cool cichlid here. Tanganyika cichlid. Some melon barbs, and then the threadfin rainbow fish. And down below you've got some goldfish. A variety of goldfish here. I really like this kind. The red and white coloration. Those are my favorite kinds of goldfish. But you can see getting water change on right now. Got some orandas and ranchus, and also some Thai shoguns. Red neon pascais, also known as the 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 luminatus. Very beautiful fish. And then you've got an MBU puffer, the Mabu puffer in here. The red lizard catfish. You can see they're mostly at the back, so it's hard to get a good look at them. Oh, there's some up here. These are the flame tetras, as well as some rummy nose in there. Now let's go and take a look over here. You've got some more glowfish. Look at how vibrant pink they are. They are interesting, but I don't know, because they're not like natural, I'm not a huge fan of them. Down below you've got some more cichlids. Now this is one I've never seen before. So I've seen the silver tip tetra, but these are called the golden silver tip tetras. They are kind of dark. You can kind of see the name written up there. It's a little bit hard to read, but it says golden silver tip tetra. And then you've got some other various small fish. Now at the back of the store you've got the packing station, and there's also a brine shrimp station right here. Pretty cool. And then some female bettas in this little styrofoam box here. But yeah, the packing station is always nice to look at. It's interesting to see how different fish stores do their packing and have their whole system set up. Then here you've got some 𝗯𝘂𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀, ruby tetras, the platinum rummy nose tetra, some golden white cloud minnows. Now I'm not sure what this is. It's called the albino red cross. It looks really striking. Some cories. Oh, this is cool. The spotted climbing gourami is what they call it. Now the water level on this stretch of tanks is a little bit low because they're going through a water change right now. But you can see the silver arowana, still small size. Hopefully they'll go to larger homes. And down below you've got some parrotfish. You've got like this orangish one and then the reddish pink one. And then here you've got the red hook and then a tiger hook. Now over here on the right hand side you've got the whole Betta selection we'll take a look at in a moment. Then on this side you've got the pearl arowana. I think this is also known as the Giardini. And down below you've got a lot of flagtail prochilotus, or here they call it the red-tail 𝗲𝗱𝗀𝘂𝘀. And then here, look at this. You've got this catfish, which they call the 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀, the short body 𝗂𝘂𝘀. Another flagtail over there. Then over here, I think this is another quarantine tank. They had the sticker up just now, but I think they took it off while doing the water change. But you can see short body koi, flower horn cichlid. You can also see the water is a little bit tinted green. There's medication in that tank. So the Betta selection here is really good. They've got different kinds and many different colors to choose from, which is really cool. Let's take a look at some of them. Like this one, look at that. Yeah, they're flaring up right now because they don't have the card set in between them. But the rest have them because it's not good to like let them flare up 24/7 because that'll stress them out. And they're not overly expensive as well, like $15 for these. The color is also beautiful. Look at this guy. This guy is amazing. The blue and white. Wow. But I am more into like this reddish orangish color for some reason. Yeah, look at that. It's flaring up. Alright, so we'll put this thing back. I also really like these golden types. One of my favorite is the mustard gas, but I'm not sure if they have that here today. But look at them flare up. Really cool. And then here, some more. Just got done a water change. This looks to be a half moon. Look at how beautiful that is. It's incredible. One of my first ever bettas was a half moon. This color is quite amazing. Look at that. Alright, let's see if it'll flare up even more. Wow. Some beautiful colors here. There are tanks available here for you to purchase, so if you're looking to set up an aquarium, they've got a few different types here. And then over here, these 3 tanks that currently have fish in them. This one here is amazing. Look at the colors in here. These koi, some short body types and some regular ones, as well as long fin koi. But the water clarity here is just, this tank is crystal clear. There's like no dirt in here, and it's so clean. And these fish are also really, really active. Look at that. Next to the koi tank, you've got this arowana, the Kalimantan super red arowana. Beautiful fish, very nice looking. And then you've also got some black diamond stingrays. And then down below you've got a few more stingrays. You've got some black diamonds, and then the pearl stingray. The pearl stingray, when I was younger, this was one of my like dream fish. I just love the light brown color, almost kind of grayish. And I really liked and wanted to keep this fish, but I just didn't have a big enough tank for a stingray that time. But even now, I don't have a big enough tank for a stingray, but it would be nice to keep some. So apparently, I seem to have come early today because just a few moments after I showed you guys these koi, a whole shipment of fish just arrived. There were some empty tanks today, and you can see they're now going to be filled up with all these fish. There's so many types. And let's pull some random ones out. Okay, so what's this? What do we have here? Oh wow, look at that. Those are some crabs. Wow, those are cute. Alright, let's pull out another one. Let's see. What is this? Some kind of tetra. Not much color right now, but that is some kind of tetra. Let's see here. This is quite fun. Alright, let's pull this out. What could this be right here? This one has a name tag. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗲𝘀𝘀. Okay, it's kind of heavy holding this awkwardly with one hand. Alright, let's do 2 more because I'm quite enjoying this. Alright, what's this one here? Oh, a catfish. Feather fin synodontis catfish. And they're also active. Last one. Let's pull this one out here. Oh, this is what's the common name? The emperor tetra. Amazing. So I haven't shown you the outside section yet, but it consists of aquarium sets, as you can see here, and all the way over here too. You've got some larger aquariums. Wow, this is nice. This is a nice set and cabinet. And then over here you've got some more aquarium sets. And then here you've got some cleaning supplies, some more supplies for fish tanks, and then some hardscape materials, and yeah, just various items out here. You've got a small little dojo here, which I like. I really like this idea of having an acrylic piece at the front. Makes it kind of look like a fish tank instead of having a wooden block. If you live in Singapore and you haven't visited that aquarium before, definitely do check it out. All the links will be in the description below. So make sure to visit this place, as they've got a huge variety of plants, equipment, and fish. Subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.